MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The games count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Tampa Bay Rays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He will lead this one off
Leading
today.
Off the afternoon for Houston, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here comes the first pitch. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Now the 2-1. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's a .333 hitter. And now a pitch on the way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Astros shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Here it comes, 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And it's 1-2. Correa, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Full count still. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Digging in, number 3, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Rips this one to first. Base hit, and the Astros are into the hit column for the first time this season. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the two first with one swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Step off the rubber and go to first, and the runner back safely. In now, Gary Cox. Ball one, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Two and one after the foul ball there. And he'll step off and fire to the bag, but the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Now a snap throw to first. Don't want to forget about him. Set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Gary Cox has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head he's on top of the world.
Stepping in now, number 30, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first two outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Ready with the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-1. Here it is. Chopped at the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Astros lead this one 1-0. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Jay Lee is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And let's take a look at Carlos Correa. I had an old friend say to me one time, this is what they look like. And this is exactly what it looks like. The ability to play Gold Glove defense and hit in the middle of the order. I smell a potential Hall of Fame career.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Joey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays' second baseman at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Cox giving chase, and the Rays are in the hit column for the first time this year.
Batting second, the third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Striding into the box, Matt Duffy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Lee has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Standing in now, Tommy Pham, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Wendell, the runner at second with 1 away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's an advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here now is Mike Zunino as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Comes set. The 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The set and the 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes now. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Chirinos corrals it, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Stepping into the box, Avisail Garcia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
The 1-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Hit on the ground out to short. Correa fields it cleanly. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try and go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Two and 1. Here it is. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Rays will settle for just the 1. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete, all tied at 1-1. And that'll bring bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. He stays alive, still 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
On the ground to the left side. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Here's George Springer as he'll take a look at ball 1. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's gone 3 for 8. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with show track. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. In now, Robinson Chirinos, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Bregman, base runner at first with 1 out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering finds the zone, strike 1. The 3-1 popped him up. Zunino is there. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman Jose Altuve.
Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. But no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Into the box, Carlos Correa, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And it's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Correa in front, 3 balls and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
In now, Michael Lee. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's set. The 0-1.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And the 29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Astros leave them loaded. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Coming to the plate now, Willie Adames, set to lead off the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Now to the plate, Ji-Man Choi. Has a look, now the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Adames aboard here at first with nobody out. Choi, originally from South Korea, he was taken in the second round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
On to first, a double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fouled away. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Rays held in check here. We played 2 full innings and we are tied 1-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, the left fielder, Gary Cox.
stepping in, Gary Cox. He singled his last time up. And now a pitch on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. And good for him. Gary Cox has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Stepping in now, number 30. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Duffy trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Misses, ball 2. This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Kiermaier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We played 2.5, 2-1 Houston. So striding forward now, Joey Wendell. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Joey Wendell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up, number 3 in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Matt Duffy will be next. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored and run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So stepping in, Matt Duffy. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Wendell gets his lead at first, nobody out. Runners off for second. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
The left fielder, number 29, Tommy Pham.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
In now, Mike Zunino. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike three in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Fouled off. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Bases are loaded here with 1 away. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now another 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Now a ground ball for Altuve, could be 2. 1 there, on to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Up next for the Rays, Daniel Robertson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. And he fouls this one off. keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Hit hard towards center, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in now, Willie Adames. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
He's set. The 0-1. A ball and a strike. Adames stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Ready with the 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. Here's the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rays are in front, 3-2. Stepping up now, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
4, George Springer.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Kiermaier will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 28.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see 2 starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Chirinos, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-1. Back up the middle. Adames brings it in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Wendell waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 3-2. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading
now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Chirinos over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now in the box, Kevin Kiermaier looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error in the ball game for Tampa Bay. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
1-2.
Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box, Joey Wendell, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Digging in, Carlos Correa. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Carlos Correa.
First pitch on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he misses with it, 1-1. Correa, who's sometimes called Show Rea. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready on 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, number 3. Hit down the third baseline. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still a 3-2 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Matt Duffy. He flew out at his last at bat.
The third baseman, Matt Duffy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's dead center for strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Cox is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Mike Zunino. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. They're up 3-2. Ryan Stanek takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 55, Ryan Stanek.
Gary Cox will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Ready once again, number 30. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
No strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Cox on at first, nobody out. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In now, Alex Bregman. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Here's a look over to first. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Garcia, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Next for the Astros, the center fielder, George Springer.
Settling in now, George Springer. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll dive back in. A 1 pitch on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first. Back in standing. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. They trail 3-2. So here is Avisail Garcia. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Robertson.
Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Robertson. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Now the 1-0 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. A high fastball is in there. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Willie Adames is on deck. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Comes set with the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Robertson stands at first with one out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting, first baseman,
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Another 2-2 offering. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Pulled toward right center field. Springer giving chase. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Robertson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 4-2.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are 1 solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Ryan Presley is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Ryan Presley.
Stepping in now, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Presley, a native Texan. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Second baseman.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Into the box, Joey Wendell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
A nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. Kiermaier isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. And the lead is now 7-2.
The batter, the third baseman,
Now batting, Matt Duffy. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. There we go. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lee is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
now batting, left fielder, Tommy.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
First pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. Lee on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Astros 2. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. So digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
0-1 count and the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And here's one that misses to the Houston catcher. It's 2-1 now.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 2-1 home is outside for a ball. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days
Now
like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball's too high here. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Chirinos stands at second with no outs. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Popped up, and no one will get this one. Again, a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on. And when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. The 1-0 home misses off the plate. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Michael Lee is on deck. The 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael.
Striding in, Michael Lee. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kiermaier giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, number 3.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 3. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
From the stretch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Three-two pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Gary.
Ready now, Gary Cox. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Pham is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set, and the pitch fouled away. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
In now, Avisail Garcia, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Lee is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Daniel.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Zunino leads off first with one away. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it, but he'll recover to get the force at second. A fantastic play, and the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Digging in, Willie Adames. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here, too low. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Zero.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Just hung in there on that one. Another try at 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Under Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Rays lead it 7-2. Emilio Pagan has been summoned
please.
from the bullpen as he'll
Now
do so to
pitching for
start
the
the
Rays,
8th.
Number 15, Emilio Pagan.
Standing in, number 30, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Number 30.
First delivery to him on the way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. One and one. Here it comes. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And you can tell by his body language that
Now
he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Next will be the designated hitter, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Popped him up. Choi over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 4.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. At the plate, George Springer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Ball.
And a ball, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Runners on first with 1 down. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. And here's the 3-2 from him. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Standing in now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He doubled his last time through. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Grounded back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on no hits. 1 error and a runner left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Rays 7 and the Astros 2. Hector Rondon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 37, Hector Rondon.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ji-Man Choi. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses inside off the plate. The 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Kevin Kiermaier will be next. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Riding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fouled off. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joey Wendell. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're on top 7-2. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
At the plate, Carlos Correa. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. The 2-0 is a fastball high, and it's 3-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Yeah.
3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Three-two pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. And now this crowd, estimated at around 26,000 fans, comes to their feet. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and that's your ball game.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Tampa Bay Rays led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Blake Snell earns his first win of the season. Jay Lee struck out 10 in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Rays, 7 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Our paid attendance at Tropicana Field this afternoon, a sellout of 31,042. The Rays thank you and hope you'll join us again real soon.